Students, now continuing with our exercise 4.3 word problems. Question number 12. Ritu has rupees 600. Okay, at present Ritu is having rupees 600. Fine. Then what's given? She spent 1/4 of her money. Okay, she spent 1/4 of means multiply. Of means multiply. So she spent 1/4 of her money. Of her money. So what's her money? Her money is rupees 600. On notebooks. That means 1/4 multiply by 600 and whatever value you get, it is the amount spent by Ritu on notebooks. Okay. So students, let's write up till now what we have seen. Let's write amount with Ritu, solution, amount with Ritu. Okay, it's given to us that Ritu has rupees 600. Rupees 600. Great. Okay. Next, she spent 1/4 of her money on notebooks. So now let's calculate her expense on notebook. So I'll write here on notebooks. On notebooks, or even you can write expense on notebooks. 1/4 of means multiply. Her money. What is her money? Her money is given as rupees 600. 600. Okay. Let's cancel out with 2 first. 2 2s are 4. 2 300s are 2 1s are 2 150s are. So is equal to rupees 150. That means out of rupees 600, she spent rupees 150 on purchasing notebooks. Great. Okay. Let's read further. And 1/5 of the remaining on stationery items. Students, this word remaining is very, very important. 90% of you make mistakes to analyze this word remaining. Majority of you must be thinking that she spends 1/5 of her money on stationery. No. She spent 1/5 of the remaining money on the stationery items. So first we need to find the remaining money. जितना पैसा remaining है, from that, on that money, she is spending 1/5 of that money. So first we need to find the remaining money. Remaining money means out of rupees 600, she spent 150 on notebooks. So 600 minus 150, whatever is the amount, is called as remaining money. Yeah, it's 450. Okay, so now I'll write the remaining money. Remaining money with Ritu is equal to rupees 600 initially she was having minus 150 she spent on notebooks. Rupees how much? 600 minus 150 is 450. Rupees 450. Okay, great. So at present she is having now rupees 450, which is called as remaining money after having an expenditure for notebooks, rupees 150. Okay, now let's read once again. All of you pay attention. And 1/5 of her, 1/5 of one, again this multiplication, 1/5 multiply of the remaining money. We found out remaining money is 450 on stationery items. Okay, so now she is spending 1/5 of the remaining, 1/5 of the remaining on stationery. So expense on stationery. Stationery is how much? 1/5 of the remaining. So remaining is 450. 5 ones are 5 9s are 45. 5 zeros are is equal to rupees 90. Okay. So the story is, at initially she was having 600 rupees. Then she had an expenditure of 150 rupees for purchasing notebooks. So she spent 150 rupees for purchasing notebooks. So 600 minus 150. Remaining money with Ritu was then 450. Then out of that 450, she spent 1/5, 1/5 of her remaining money, which came to be rupees 90 on stationery. So out of this 450, she spent 90 rupees on stationery. Now what is asked? See here please, all of you on the board. How much money is left with her? Can I say, students, can I say we just have to subtract? Yes, we just have to subtract. Okay, so now tell me, students, what we'll be doing it. Can I say up till now There are two ways to do it. It's asked how much money is left with her. So money left with Ritu is how much? One way of doing it is, initially she was having 600 rupees minus what she did. She spent on notebooks 150, so I did minus 150. Afterwards, the second expense of her was on stationery, rupees 90, so minus 90. Initially she was having rupees 600. From 600 minus 150 for notebooks and minus 90 for stationery. So 600 minus becomes plus. Sign of bigger number minus. 150 plus 90 minus 240. Okay. So 600 minus 240 is rupees 360. This is one way of doing it. Other way, I'll just explain you orally. You can even do like this. That she was having remaining money. If we deduct the expenditure of 150 of notebook, she was having remaining money 450. And out of that 450, she spent rupees 90. So we can also do just like this, that 450 minus 90. And answer will be same, rupees 360. That way around also you can do. Okay, so you have to write the final answer in statement form. Therefore, money left with Ritu is equal to rupees 360. You have to write it. Okay, please start, students. Students, next question on the board. Question number 14. Out of a day's earning of rupees 120, okay, out of a day's earning of rupees 120, a cleaner, that means a cleaner earns rupees 120 at the end of the day after doing his job. Out of a day's earning of rupees 120, a cleaner spends rupees 24 1/4 on snacks. Okay, so total money at the end of the day cleaner earned by his job is rupees how much? 120. Then what he did, out of his total earning of rupees 120 from a day, a cleaner spends rupees 24 1/4 on snacks. Okay, this is the first expenditure, the first expense of cleaner, comma, rupees 9 1/2 on food. Okay, great. Second expense, and rupees 36 3/4 on repair of his watch. Amazing. Good. The cleaner is very ambitious. Okay, doing whatever he wants. Good, we have to be like that. Out of a day's earning of rupees 120, he just earns rupees 120, but out of that 120, a cleaner spends rupees 24 1/4 on snacks, the first expense. Second, rupees 9 1/2 on food. Okay, then rupees 36 3/4 on repair of his watch. Three type of expenses are given to us. This is first, second, and then third. Next is, how much did he save by the end of the day? It's so simple. Out of rupees 120 which he earns at the end of a day, we have to subtract, we have to minus the expense of snacks, we have to minus the expense of food, we have to minus the expense of repair of his watch. So 120 minus this, and the amount is nothing but the saving. Yes. Okay, so now but we need to write down the given things over here. So let's start, students. A day earning of a cleaner. A day earning of a cleaner is equal to rupees 120. Okay, so a cleaner is having rupees 120. Now let's mention out the expenses. Three types of expenses are given. Okay, the first expense. What's the first expense? Expense on snacks. Okay, expense on snacks. Okay, what's the expense of snacks given? Pay attention, please pay attention. Rupees 24/4, 1/4. Just to confuse you, they have given in mixed fraction. Rupees 24 1/4. How to convert this into a fraction? 4 multiplied by 24. So if you multiply 4 with 24, you will get 96 plus 1 becomes 97, and denominator remains same. 97/4 rupees. Don't forget to put rupees. 24 4s are 96 plus 1 97, 97/4. Okay, now let's see the second expense. What's the second expense? First he had an expense on snacks and then on food. So I'll write the same. Expense on food is how much? Rupees 91 upon 2. 91 upon 2. Okay, so 9. Okay, 9 twos is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. So 19 upon 2 rupees. Okay, 19 upon 2 rupees. Okay, the next one, third one, third expense is on the repair of his watch. So expense on repair of watch is equal to rupees how much? 36 3 upon 4. Okay, 36 3 upon 4 is equal to, now 36 multiplied by 4. So if you multiply this 36 with 4, you will get the answer as 144. You have to do it on the right hand side in the rough calculation. 36 fours is 144. Okay, 144 plus 3 is 147. Upon denominator remains same, 4 rupees. That's it. So we got 3 expenses, and this is his total earning, what he earns. And this is the basic formula, students. I'm not telling you as a formula, it's a basic logic, students. Pay attention here, that always savings, whatever we save is what? Earnings minus expenses. It's very obvious thing that if you want to save anything, so how can we save? From the earning, whatever expenses we do, the remaining part is called as saving. Simple. Okay, so we need to find saving. It's not a formula something. Okay, no need to write, just for your knowledge. Even you can just directly start that saving is what? From rupees 120 minus this and minus this. That's it. Okay, so therefore savings is equal to, earning was rupees 120 minus 3 expenses. Let's write. First is 97 upon 4 minus second is 19 upon 2 minus 147 upon 4. Great. Okay, now let's do it now. Minus 97 upon 4, minus 19 upon 2 and minus 147 upon 4. I can see here I have nothing, that means it's 1. So if I multiply here with 4 and here with 4 to make the common denominator 4, here it's 2. So if I multiply this with 2 and this with 2, see, I know that when I multiply 4 with 120, it will be a big number, but I am not concerned about the numerator. I am concerned that the best way is to make all the denominators same, that we also say as LCM. So here I want to make all the denominators 4. So 2, I multiplied numerator and denominator by 2. So up it will become 38, but I am not bothered about the numerator. Now denominator it becomes 4 and this also becomes 4. Okay, so now common denominator 4. Common denominator 4. Let's do it now. Okay, 0, 4 zeros are 0, 4 twos are 8 and 4 ones are 4, minus 97, we have not done anything, minus 19 twos is 38, okay, minus 147. Okay, great. Let's proceed. Okay, 480 is the only positive number and all these are negative numbers. So students, if all these are negative, minus becomes plus, but sign of bigger number is minus. So eventually we have to add all three numbers. In the rough work you can do it. 97, 38 and 147. You have to do on the right hand side. I don't have placed there. Okay. 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 7 is 20. 14 plus 8 is 22. Carry 2. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16, 17, 18. Carry 1. It becomes 282. Okay. It becomes 282. So what we are doing, 480 minus 282. The whole upon 4 is equal to, now if you subtract this result 480 minus 282, you will get the answer as 198. Okay, so 198 upon 4. Okay, 2 twos are 2 nines are is 18, carry 1, 2 nines are is 18, so answer is 99 upon 2 in rupees. 99 upon 2. Now there are various ways you can convert into mixed fraction. You can even, now it's very simple to convert into decimal also, because your answer is here 99 upon 2. So 2 ones are 2 fours are is 8, carry 1, 2 nines are is 18, then decimal point 2 fives are. You can also say answer is rupees 49.5. You can also say answer is 99 upon 2. It's correct. Or even you can convert this into a mixed fraction. Okay, how will you convert this into a mixed fraction? 49 twos are is 98. 49 twos is 98. Denominator remains same. 49 twos So 2 49s are is 98. Okay, plus 1 becomes 99. I'll show you here if you want. See here, the mixed fraction, always you all feel difficulty in mixed fraction. See here, 99 divided by 2, 2 4s are is 8, minus 1 comes 9, 2 9s are is 18, minus 1. So this 49 is the quotient, so quotient came here. Remainder, this is remainder 1, remainder always in the numerator, and the divisor, the denominator always remains same, 2, as it is same. So all three answers are correct. 99 upon 2, 49.5, or rupees 49 1 upon 2 if you convert into the mixed fraction. Hope you understood, students.